picture when this started, but my little clicker thing isn't working. But that's because I got a new cell phone and I forgot that I gotta, connect that. But anyway, happy September. It's the first day of September, and I'm really excited because this is the day that all the new Pampered Chef products come out. Woohoo! I am using the Pampered Chef multi-cooker today. No, it is not a new September product. It came out last year, and to tell you the truth, I've had it for quite some time and I haven't used it. I know. I have so many Pampered Chef products that, this is just one of them. So, this is actually telling me, nope, it's not telling me. What I'm going to do today is use the Sous Vide setting on the multi-cooker. What did I just do? I don't know. Sous Vide cooking is cooking in water. You would put your whatever you're cooking in a plastic bag, submerge it in water. It cooks slow and even, and it's supposed to cook perfect. Like, no matter what you're cooking, whether it's chicken, steak, a pork chop, it cooks perfect inside and out. It's not cooking with a sear, of course, so for some items, not the recipe I'm doing today, but say a steak, after it's cooked sous vide to perfection, then you would just grill it or sear it real quick to get that pretty, that look you want with a steak. I'm a little intimidated by it, so I did find a recipe in the new Season's Best Pampered Chef cookbook. This is the new item that I'm advertising in this video. There's excellent recipes in here. I go through, all of the cookbooks when they come out, and I always find a couple recipes. This one is fantastic. You could possibly win one. So what we're making is creamy sous vide chicken. And it really doesn't get any easier. Bear with me because, I'm following the recipe. So, sous vide cooking, as I said, is done in a plastic bag. This is one of Pampered Chef's reusable bags. These things are fantastic. I've gotten reusable bags before and I really didn't like them because sealing and unsealing was kind of difficult. My favorite one is the sandwich one. Let me show you this. Yeah, look at how it opens. You can put a honkin' big sandwich in there and it fits, no problem. Easy to seal. It opens on two ends so you can get your big old fat sandwich in there without a problem. This is the largest of the bags. I'm assuming this is all going to fit. We'll see. So I'm going to add a can of condensed cream of mushroom soup, which I have right here, and I don't know why I didn't open it. Pampered Chef is going to have to make a bag holder, because I've got nothing to hold this with, but that's all right. We're going to do this. We're going to do this without any problem. Great. If I ever made a video where I didn't have some sort of flub, it would be amazing. I mean, this isn't a complete flub as long as I get it all in a plastic bag. Yeah, I would consider, if you're thinking about, ordering them from Pampered Chef, look at these bags. They're a little pricey, but, if you think about what you pay in disposable plastic bags, where's my towel? I don't have it with me. But, it's a lot of money. These are reusable, they're easy to clean. They're fantastic. Okay, so we got our messy cream of mushroom soup. We've got 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. That is all measured out because I was half smart. We have half a teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. That's all in here. You know what? Actually, I'm going to add, it calls for garlic and onion powder. I don't use garlic and onion powder. It's just my thing. I'm going to add a half a tablespoon of the Pampered Chef rosemary herb because I love this stuff. I love rosemary. This mixture, there is some garlic and onion in here, but I just, I'm bothered by the fact that the world has to have onion powder and garlic powder in all the recipes because there's so many other seasonings that are wonderful. You know, you look at recipes and it's always in them, and it drives me nuts. So I'm like against it. And Pampered Chef does teach you how to cook with other spices, obviously, because they have amazing ones. It's just my thing. Okay, the next thing is a can of green beans, which I already have out to make things more convenient. Yes, it all goes into this bag. I mean, if you weren't using these Pampered Chef measure bowls, then you'd have no cleanup. I'm just doing this for convenience. And there's a can of, oh man, there's a can of mushrooms. I'm using a big can. I think it calls for a smaller one. However, I'm not using the full amount of chicken, because I'm not making this for dinner. I'm making it for my mother-in-law, but we'll taste it. Right now, what I'm checking is I have the water heating for, you know, our sous vide. It has to be at 145 degrees, and that's all preset on here. I'd show you all of this, but then we'd be waiting for 45 minutes, I guess it takes to for it to heat up. All right, so let's put all of our seasoning in here, because I'm seeing that it all didn't go in. All right, so we've got our cream of mushroom soup, we got soy sauce, black pepper, poultry seasoning, we have rosemary seasoning instead of onion and garlic powder, can of green beans, can of mushrooms, and then chicken breast. So once all of this is in the bag, you just want to seal it up good and just mix it together. So once again, like I said, if you're not using the measurables, which I just did for my own, you know, video convenience, this is it. This is your dirtiness. It's the only thing you're gonna have to wash besides your pot that's just holding water. You really don't even have to wash it. You're just gonna rinse it. So it's kind of awesome. I really like this this type of meal prep. You know, very few dishes. All right, so this is all mixed up. Now the recipe calls for 4 chicken breasts, and like I said, I'm only going to do 2 because I'm not really making this for a meal. I'm making it, you know, 1 meal for my mother-in-law, so it's going to be 1 breasted chicken for her and 1 breasted chicken for me, because we've got to taste this, right? All right, so it's all sealed. We're mixing the chicken in with all the other stuff. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think all this sounds good. I did read in the recipe after I decided to use the canned green beans that you could use frozen green beans or fresh. That's what I would prefer next time. That's what I would do. Same with the mushrooms. You know, if they're fresh, they're gonna make more juices, and I don't know. That's fine with me. So you want to, once you're ready to put it into the water, you want to make sure as much air as possible is squeezed out, because you don't want it to float. You want it to sink, you know, or else it's not going to cook. All right, so you want to make sure it's closed good. You want to get the water in here. I think this looks pretty good. So once our timer goes off saying that the preheat is complete, I will open the lid. I will put this into the water. You just want to make sure that it sits, you know, atop the water so no water gets in here, but it's not going to anyway because that's sealed really good. And then you're going to just set it. It's already set for 2 hours. Yes, this does take 2 hours. However, I mean, it's awesome. I'm going to go do some housework and stuff like that while this is cooking. And I can't wait to taste it. Like I said, supposedly, and I'm saying supposedly because I really have not used this yet, it's going to cook the chicken perfectly even. There's not going to be, you know, any spot that's cooked more than the other. All of the ingredients in here is going to be cooked into the chicken because it cooks slow. It's going to season this chicken wonderfully, and I'm really excited. I figured I'd start off with chicken because, you know, I don't want to do a steak in here and not know what I'm doing, and, you know, when I buy steak, I buy good steak. I don't want to screw that up. So yeah, let's see how this is going to come out. I will post additional video of the finished product in a couple of hours. See you then.